Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5. Here's Levine. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there. You know, the Wolves really came up short from where they wanted to be, and you've got to attribute it to the fact that they weren't as good at home as they needed to be.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. Goes up from the top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Cleveland.
And their inside strength was so apparent in that win. They just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the post.
Now Westbrook following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Outside Westbrook. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Outside Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Levine. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. From the stripe. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
And Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
And Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also unfortunately in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, you know, that's to be expected, but it's definitely an area he can continue to improve.
That's good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Ibaka. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they really struggled shooting the ball in that game, but still came away with the win. They obviously had to pick up the slack in a lot of areas, and they did it.
Yeah, and Steve, I think that says an awful lot about them as a team when they're able to win despite shooting that poorly.
And the shot is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Levine kicks to Young. There's a screen. On the wing, Brewer lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Here's Dang. Off with the layup. The Thunder leading by 3. Left side, Westbrook. Left side, Westbrook. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Adams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi player ever drafted in the first round.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
Some changes for Minnesota. Bennett's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. And it's Budinger in for Brewer. Then for the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Roberson. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook.
And one thing I like about Adams, and maybe it's the rugby background, he plays with so much aggression, but always keeps an even keel. He's the one who sort of initiates contact, and he becomes an irritant with his opponent, but he never retaliates, and that's real toughness.
Here's Levine.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hummel's checked in. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Kevin Durant. Left side, Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Count the bucket. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, you look at Steven Adams, he's got an impressive frame. You forget that he's only 21 years old. So he's got room to grow and to get stronger, both when you consider skill development and his physicality. He could really be one of the most imposing big men in the league for a long time going forward.
And Muhammad kicks to Levine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Levine's got 6.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
They set the pick. Jackson kicks to Morrow. The 3. The rebound by Bennett. The Timberwolves trail. Muhammad, the pass to Levine. And Budinger kicks to Hummel. And another 3 for Minnesota. Outside Jackson. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, what a 3 at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. And it's Morrow in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Hummel. Pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. For Minnesota, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
When you face the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the things defensively that you have to prioritize is keeping them out of transition. This team is long and athletic, and if they get out in the open court, you're in big trouble.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Minnesota. Wiggins comes in for Levine. Now here's Westbrook.
Oh, look out, man!
Rim is shaking.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Here's Brewer, following the score by Oklahoma City. Dishes to Wiggins. Fires the 3. That's good.
When he's got that kind of a height advantage on the defender, it's just too easy for him to rise up and get the shot off.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Muhammad. And it's good off the back rim and in. Muhammad's got his first points in this one. Now here's Lamb, averaging 12 points a game. It's Durant on the wing. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, thank you, Kevin. As you know, Russell Westbrook, one of the most competitive guys you'll meet. He looks as though he is angry on the court, and quite often he is. As Kevin Durant has said, anger could be good and bad, but it's on the good side for us. He doesn't like anybody he is playing against. He does a great job every single game of playing with fire and with force. Guys?
He's something else, Doris. Thanks. Now here's Wiggins, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Westbrook's got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Now here's Wiggins. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. 6 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The Oklahoma City for 2 years running, the only team in the top 5 in the NBA, both offensive and defensive efficiency. That ought to tell you about this balanced, elite basketball team.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Bennett's checked in for Gorgie Dang. And it's Buttinger in for Corey Brewer. And then for Oklahoma City, Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. There's the screen. Robertson dishes to Durant. Right side, Durant. Again, the Thunder score. And for the Thunder, remaining so consistent despite losing Harden, and then last year without the outside shooter Kevin Martin.
Yeah, not to mention, Kevin, the injuries to Russell Westbrook. Give credit to the players and the coaching staff. Again, when you've got a culture of expectation, you've got talent and leadership from the sideline and from within the players, and you've got a chance to weather storms effectively, and clearly the Thunder did that.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. It's tipped and stolen by Bennett, and now the Timberwolves on the break. Tipped away. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Durant, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
Now here's Buttinger. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young, a screen on Jackson. 3 on the clock from downtown. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And Robertson kicks to Durant. Shoots off the step back, and that is good. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Thunder lead by 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Scott, in looking at the remainder of this basketball game, what are you asking from your group offensively?
Just keep moving the ball, keep attacking, don't hold the ball. You don't have a shot or a pass, you gotta drive it and kick it, drive it and kick it.
Coach, thank you so much, guys. Never good when the ball sticks.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Corey Brewer is out there with Levine. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Young, and it's Jang in at the center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 6'9" wing Corey Brewer, perhaps the league's top fast break specialist.
Yeah, track star in transition is what he is. You know, when he sees his team has the rebound, the starting gate's open, and he's gone. He knows how to get behind the defense, and with his length, it's easy to loft that outlet pass over the top.
Here's Levine after Oklahoma City gets the three. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Right side, Westbrook. Right side, Westbrook. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves trail. Brewer passes to Levine. Screen by Young. Shot off the pick. And he gets it to go. Levine's got 8 points. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Here's Roberson. They set the screen. Westbrook drives in. Connects on the 17-footer. He's got 8.
Well, he gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And Brewer kicks to Levine. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Releases from 15, and it's Wiggins missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Perkins with the screen for Durant. Shot from the top of the key, and it comes off the rim with a high bounce.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about it.
Minnesota making a switch here. Hummel's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Morrow's checked in. Outside Westbrook. Feeds to Morrow. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Ibaka, no luck.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
1:31 left to play here in the third. Levine. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, last year the Wolves proved they were competitive. No teams pushed them around. But in the Western Conference, being competitive isn't enough to get you to the playoffs.
Shots good by Ibaka.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Westbrook, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Well, the Timberwolves had a losing record of 23-29 against the rest of the West. Steve, they weren't able to stay in playoff contention for too long.
Well, injuries were a part of that, but in general, this team is still missing a few pieces before they can climb that ladder out in the West.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Then it's checked in for Gorgui Dieng. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Buttinger in for Wiggins. Then for the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Kevin Durant. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Here's Bennett. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the right side. Collison with a screen on Buttinger. Lamb, good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Bean passes to Muhammad. Good on the shot. Here's Jackson. That misses. Would have caught it had it gone in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Thunder up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter.
Tune in next Thursday, December 18th.
Patty cake, I'm a businessman. I bake them cakes as fast as I can. And you can tell
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
The Timberwolves shooting around 41% on the night. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nick Collison out there with Adams. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Lamb at the shooting guard position. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lamb's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. Timberwolves trail by 3. There's a good screen. The dish to Brewer. And Muhammad kicks to Brewer. Bean passes to Brewer. Just 5 on the clock. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot misses. And Minnesota now the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Man, you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
Levine kicks to Brewer. Pass to Hummel. The feed to Muhammad. Right wing. 3-pointer. That's good. Hummel's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Levine to take the lead. No good on the layup.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Westbrook, here we go. Outside Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, with Russell Westbrook Clark missing time last season with his knee problems, Kevin Durant had to step up his game, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
And Kevin, you know, he responded with a historic MVP season, a career high in scoring and assists, all while cutting his rate of turnovers and shooting with remarkable efficiency.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Thunder. Bean passes to Brewer. It's Young on the wing. He kicks to Jang. Back to Young. That one goes. Count.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Screen by Ibaka. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Really good execution there, guys. They saw the mismatch, and they went right at it.
Timely bucket. Couldn't have been a better opportunity.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Brewer. And another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but just a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Robertson. It's Durant on the wing. Clock at 6. He tries for 3. Robertson can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks to Young. In the corner, it's Brewer. Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded. Young against Ibaka. And they take the lead. And it's 9 points here for Thaddeus Young.
Boy, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. In low to Ibaka. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Ran his man straight into that screen and opened the lane up for the hoop.
Looking at the game for Ibaka. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc. He just has such a great rhythm at the line, whether it's with a big lead the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance like it is now.
1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Bean passes to Brewer. Young outside. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. No good off the front iron.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Outside Durant. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes it to Robertson. The 3 won't fall. And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Young with no one around. It falls!
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Durant. Gets the game winner to fall.
A lightning bolt to win it at the buzzer.
That is incredible. A sensational finish to a sensational game.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. We did a good job of, all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.